today. Now, Thursday, the 5th day of September 2024. We don't come back for Kangu continuation of the suspended Auditor General Lara Taylor-Pearce and in Deputy Tamba Momo. This particular reply where we get from the auditor in all of you today it been na Epic Radio usai igi exclusive interview. We get snippets, small excerpt from the interview where we go play. But we go continue usai we been stopped the last time. Usai the letter where it been respond to the concern where they inside the tribunal then reports where it say they accuse them of breach of confidentiality. He answer that one the detail one. We go can look inside there. Yes. Breach of confidentiality. He explain where they make you think say wait. No, for saying that the Auditor General being now they talk about so. Yeah, nine. In case you saved it, 9. If you say na parental, no, that case they be done. And they be done do. Na 2 different cases there. Parents say, triple balance me no. How they count me by this? No, now the people away they go and talk. They go and talk say how they left Paranion. Paran don't go back na parliament. Now then they run out the auditor and in deputy. Augustine Sorisenge Marasi, what thing they happen right now with Lara Taylor-Pearce and in deputy Tamba Momo? Now exactly why boku people and they think say it not even work for make you fet for salon, or you team up for salon, or you talk for salon. You agree? What thing Augustine they say? Say what thing they happen with Auntie Lara and Uncle Momo? Say right now. Then they make some man think say, I beg about you, salon. You know what forfeit for them? For this country. Or for even team up and talk for the country. Now that be don't talk so today. Give out the honorable. We begin swear we. At the end of the day, he go apologize back to Parliament. He not be able to team up in ground. Okay. He said 2 respected professionals are now being wrong by what is wrong about a society. You understand that statement? For say 2 people where they do their work as professionals, as how them work say they're supposed to do the work. He said that way wrong per we country. Now in the pan beats them. If you don't understand. He said this not to waiting we for teach then young one them about say you where they serve the public service. He said not to him for teach them young one and say, well, the system right time timapo. If you can't for come make true, the system go give you one back and we go dark you yai. He said national service should reflect more like the one them where they go act like anti-Lara. He said national service for act like. He said but not to the one them where they act like the one they will go act like Parantarawali. Aye. Oda, I don't mix so. I have a hang something at this studio the month. Una Oda. Augustine, una no go me we just explain. I mean, na the can conk. Augustine say national service for reflects more people them we turn like Auntie Lara. Not so the one them we turn like Uncle Paran na parliament. What do you say? And we should not do so much more for protect the good citizen them. Now so for do we should do so much more for protect the one that like Auntie Lara, the good citizen. Hey, if they try for say Uncle Paran not a good citizen. The man a clerk na parliament. Now only good citizen they be parliamentarian. I beg you, yeah. So if they say we should protect or the national service should protect more and for reflect and we should do so much more to protect the incentivize good citizen there. When I made them protect Uncle Paran, good citizen. Otherwise, even with the best of policies, you say the progress we go make for the states, not a tangible one, no. Because na pan paper no more you go dey. Pan paper na dey no more you go dey. And that's what it look like, Like say right now, if they tell you but how don't do well na pa paper. But go down there. See how all thing they go. Breach of confidentiality. Then charge Auntie Lara. But before we go there, it be then a epic radio today. Let we begin with some of the things them we is say na epic radio. What you the carry Auntie Lara they talk for himself today. Na courtesy of epic radio one for telling and thank you. Listen to this bar. I must hear it say in don't be Auditor General and how it don't they carry out in work. Auntie Lara.
1991, when they do my dissertation for my degree, decide say I go do a topic on auditing.
Yeah. I come inside this 1991. If they do dissertation for a degree, now the auditing begin can chuka.
And somebody sent me to a senior staff women. It's my week at the time. Now na Bekatili they been changed to KPMG, blah blah blah. So this person here, when I discuss with him, when I go through the dissertation process, it make I really enjoy that particular part of the profession.
You don't see dissertation, about auditing. Where you meet, where he go be say he meets somebody where be like the work, where able for take and through the work and waiting the dissertation be there about, it be break and down for a make himself fall in love with her. That's all by house. Most of food in the work they do not for the money. I beg you. You like the work? Every day we see rich. Now 8 hours again, now 12 hours again. I just come for candle because I get for pay me bills. Let I come out now. Now they talk. I beg you. But continue until
So immediately when I done university, now I get work now Pisma week. Now they are beginning from September 1991. So the career not to 27 years. We don't pass that. About 33 years because now September 1991 now I begin work now KPMG.
1991. 33 years na Auntie Lara begin this work.
You know, and I did it 2020, and I do my work fine. Nobody not complain about me. I go work in Accountant General's office. As that's in we been get the reform and the public service, you know. So then we get a project under European Union where they may look for accounting experts and for help. So I go work in it for 2 years as a local consultant. And even I work there, I no get no complaint. In fact, my boss, he was so impressed with me. I mean, he make now maybe they in charge of other charges. I been the sign government check they. Then from then I begin going to the World Bank donor projects. Then eventually I found myself na audit service in 2007 as a deputy auditor general.
You don't hear in footprints. You say waka waka. When nobody no points finger param. For say this is a breach of contract. This na in the leak. This na in the go and pokonos who say not supposed for pokonos. You hear, eh? Okay.
And I rise to the ranks in 2011 April when my boss be retired at the time. The State House sent to the secretary to the board say we want all the deputy they CV them. So they send if now phone have been deputy them. They send all 4 CV to State House, and within a few days I get letter from the State House for see. They asked me for make an act as Auditor General. Me not be sabi nobody in the State House. I not be know who done have been the we know who done have been president, but I not be any I am that kind of things. But I believe saying that waiting and see I be known you do not only in writing but even in practical thing waiting and don't ask about me, that makes sure they say okay this person here he could fit for the work. And as I don't do the work without fear or favor.
You say what's him, huh?
Without fear or favor.
What's in without fear or favor, ma?
And I said, don't you do the work without fear or favor?
You say, na so in don't they do the work without fear or favor. 33 years. The Auditor General, Auntie Lara. Na so in don't they do work. Yeah, na himself they talk for himself.
We all work as auditor them. You did go there for help the institution them. Like private sector, so you did go there for help that particular company them. Government, we did go there for help the citizen them because now they're now we shareholder them.
It look like say, well, the government on while you help the citizen them. Yes, the citizen then shareholder business so they get. But continue, ba?
That's what you do as government auditor. If you remember, say you share all that the interest, the public interest. Now the contract, now the most one. You want to make sure say the people them way they pay tax to government and only other course where they support government. Then only them, the one way they use the money, they use them how they're supposed to use them.
So now we they work for? Are we not the shareholder there? But we okay, they work for we, but we not get say inside this. We get say inside this one. Yes. Now I make the one that they represent we na parliament. Now then get for go sit down for either pull this wire or not. Because now we not the shareholder there. And enable pulling so pass the one who they represent we. Who send for represent we. Now they never go sit down now. Okay. I get it.
So now the secret that they have consistently to do me work. I mean, I not defend nobody, blah blah. Just to do what in the law and the rules they say.
He say not defend nobody in palaver. Not to say this receipt. Hey, we all know say na receipt. We get Yuki business na the office of the president and cause this. But he say he no defend nobody in palaver. Nobody in palaver he no defend. You know the saddest part by this issue. we be say, with all who say we don't reach now, nobody know the question about this particular receipt we get the issue. The government no can clarify to we say, well, this receipt, when we are the shareholder there, can the representative they ask for this receipt, work out this problem? Eh? Nah, nobody no can clarify to we say, well, we self don't dig say this receipt is not correct so. Eh? It's not correct. Or we self don't go dig, well, now so it be. Because now the receipt get the issue. But today. Now, as soon as they also get pass. Eh? Or you know things say it's necessary. You know think so? Eh? Hey, Papa God. Okay. Maybe sir. You don't tell we. Let we check another one again. Yeah? Because one can do about the breach of confidentiality. But let's explain to we how then they do audits. If he, as a person, he can mix bar, let's explain to we.
Correction, yeah.
Yeah, make the correction, ma. Whose correction will you want to make?
Me, Mrs. Lara Taylor-Pearce, no may be part of the audit.
He say he not been be part of this audit where you can this Burmani param. He not be part of the audits. So how you can inside it?
Me, Mrs. Lara Taylor-Pearce.
Yes, ma.
I do not get involved in field audits.
He no they get involved in field audits for go out there na the field. Like say for go na the office of the president so them be go check. Na like dandy. You know they get involved by that kind of work day.
What responsibility that?
Okay, the reporter asks well now that they do dandy.
The Deputy Auditor General for each audit na in the final ultimate responsibility for the audit day.
He say na the Deputy Auditor General. Yeah, also I say for each audit they get a deputy where they be assigned to that particular audit day. So that deputy day now he gets that work day.
In fact,
now
the Deputy Auditor General and then they sign off on the final audit report for each individual audit.
You remember yesterday that part we read where they tell you about the draft audit where now in the one that we go out now the field and then they can give the deputy now look through he make a fine dot the I cross the T's and then now the final one and the deputy they submit. Okay, but listen now.
Me the give strategic direction now the organization now me you work on the.
In your work now for give direction. Now you say let them go to the office of the president or that direction. And the direction. You say tell me back to that party. You say what team, huh?
Me the give strategic direction now the organization now me you work on the.
Now you work for give strategic direction. You know this part don't fly too much. Una go back to the office. Then una go check. Yes. This flyer it don't overfly. Now that direction then I biggie strategic direction. Every day up the status. Okay.
You know the area of Auditor General the way they go na field for go check.
Hey, how Auditor General go na field for go check?
No, you know the area dandy.
Okay, who do you hear?
It's few and far between. Me decide the final report where they go to the public, the big one where they come out December.
So the finally after the deputy they don't do, in now the final. Now in the sign on the big one where they come out.
So when they sign that report, you need to do any cross check, you need to do any background check for correct the teeth and dot the I's?
I do not review.
You know the review. You know the review.
Then at the review process you talk about. I am not part of the review process of those files.
So in this particular instance, Natamba Momo been did, correct?
Yeah.
Aye, that's what Tamba Momo you take inside you. Now that receipt business na the office of the president. We can't be talking about waiting get these two people who side and day today, without focusing the receipts. We get the issue na the office of the president. Even though nobody's talking about it. And now they talk say, breach of confidentiality and this and that. The last told we try to explain according to waiting until Lara tell we about third party confirmation authentication. Because the office of the presidency, them for don't go ask them first before they go confirm with them hotel and they say, but yeah, there is it here. Now na bingi, na so na be in charge. But no worry. With the kind side, it explain to we all how they do.
Yes. So what's happening? I will explain something to you.
Why?
So you bring it up.
Explain to we man we ready for listen.
There is no way any report before come out na the public to an auditee without the deputy in charge of that particular audit did not get the final say in that matter. Enough for possible.
You there, So before that one they come out, Tamba Momo himself gets the final say. Okay, so George they ask say, how you they put your signature on something where you know they review? Because the deputy auditor general, now then they do the review process according to Ramo. George, according to waiting until I say, he say now then they do the review process. In italic, like how the president can go na parliament. Where it go tell you about all the good things that we don't do. All the different institutions them, under government in purview, agriculture, this and that, then all they can put together say, well, this now we don't do, now the good things this, okay, now this we plan for do, now in the president now they go read. The deputy auditor general then, now then they assign to each specific audits. So now then get for go through all thing. I don't know for the president before you go read whether they go through all thing. I don't know if the chief minister can go through say come by law can see Usai. Now this you do Usai you do or what's not, because a lot of times or every time the president go to parliament to go read, at the end of the day they carry back and say that thing no look correct because not to so. But the deputy auditor general then gets the work now for review before then send and go to the auditor general himself. I mean, understanding. Now I explain so to you.
So the one tell me say when Mr. Momo they review the audit file, when they review the file, they ask say, okay, how you come to this conclusion?
Listen, then at the deputy auditor general, they ask how you come to the conclusion. They ask the one that will go to do the audit, because then they own drafts review, their own draft report. Now you get for take a look. Then you ask them a question. How you come to the conclusion? Say now A, B, and C.
Where the documents that we take for come to this conclusion?
Yeah. What the documents then? I think I did that receipt be able can come out now.
You understand me? When the man go down look at the document, then he go down see say something wrong now, and as the possible ultimate responsibility for that particular audit, it is in place for me to check and correct the mistake, and that is what happens. So it's not possible for say two reports. I read that in their lab. I say how two reports come out for one. It's not possible.
You know now. If you don't explain to we also being read, wait till we say a draft report. Now the one that will conduct the audit. Then before now you get the final report where now the deputy where they in charge of that particular audit day now they put them together.
You understand? One have been the in scheme, one, then you get the final one which had been reviewed and updated. You see? So that the way where the tribunal structure and report what happened at the tribunal, he clearly say there must have been a need to have an independent expert before they advise them waiting for you.
So the way the tribunal handle listing, then be need for get an independent expert. That's what Lara they say. Why?
Because they are not auditors, neither are they accountants.
So the tribunal, they're not to auditor them. They're not to accountant them. And they need an independent expert. Then we get, but that one day, the way until they say now maybe you're not independent, so it's right for blossom. Maybe you. Okay.
You know, so you can conclude by something way, you not get the experience in it.
Hey. So the tribunal, not to auditor them, not to accountant them, but then conclude. And then not get experience. Salon. Okay.
Because if you been get posting amongst una, or posting one they refer to when I feel that one day, that person before telling us say, look, what's in this state witness is say, not correct so. Also so the team.
Auntie Lara say, if they become independent person, the independent person for able to tell the tribunal say no, waiting the state person they say not correct. You say go see that they all can represent the state. Then the state court person are like independent. We go can say no, this one a witness. What they talk so not correct. In Sierra Leone? No, who they dream. Let we wake. Now so it's supposed to be yes. You want to know the support. The supporter themselves alone know they see waiting bad for whoever then they support. Let alone then call you for go represent. Continue.
Or waiting this way they do. Okay, now I so correct. Then on for able for come together and put on conclusions and together. But that was not the case. That kind of a person was not part of the tribunal in the sense that he not be advised.
Okay.
He not be there. Yes, he not go be judge. I think the person will be judge and all of that. But you may forget somebody waiting to use as a consultant or something on the side, waiting for the airplane.
So this tribunal, on what grounds was it set up? For find out professional misconduct, and that will be about UDA, Auditor General. According to the Auditor General now, the tribunal, yes, them judge them, then go fine. But they not get accountant experience, they not get auditing experience. And they not be fine somebody we independent, we go able help them, they go turn to say, based on waiting this witness they talk, I wanna see. They not be getter. Well, maybe. Then be get their own conclusion already. So no need for go and waste time they go find independent. I say maybe you.
For make sure they then get the correct understanding of it. And then you got clear, they not get the understanding of how the work they go. And they were misled by those.
He said they were misled. They were misled. Yeah? By the one them we represent. They were misled. The tribunal misrode. Now other side then go appear. When now Uda then represent the states.
Well, that's a legal matter. We're not going for this. And
So
as far as I
court.
recall, yes, the matter the in Supreme Court now, so we can't really talk about it.
So during the public hearing, you took part, correct?
Yes, in the sense that I was present there. I was there There was only one day in July 2022 where I've been absent.
Yeah. Him be the deal. Say now one green day will be absent. Okay.
Every other day where the hearing take place, I've been did. In fact, say Sunday then day, I can only dress for go. Then will I go call me say they say they're not the city to do.
The last time where people let me they ask about this particular say, but what's in the happen? Wait till today the tribunal not done. Until I tell you say now one green day no be go. You know that head them be put huh? Then say na in. Then say na Antilara. Then say na Inky just say well they make reference to that July way in talk so. Now they make reference to the state Antilara. Now that will go believe now. Because the state got a complaint say na Antilara now they take time off. In say na one green team. But then point finger and say na in the reason we make the team don't delay. Now in say yeah. In ki don't dress then color. Say today, well, in another she don't move.
Or something and then go get long adjournments, we don't know for whatever reason.
Something and they adjourn a long one. Why they adjourn them? He said they don't know.
Or something somebody say they know well. So it was a 21 month of, I would say, back and forth, only for the go Sidom Nada listing. They listen to people their way. It was obvious that they were.
Listen to where they take them within words name. He said they listen to people them. It sound like for say waiting.
Not being factual.
Not being factual. Then they lie. He say not being factual. I mean, I tell you, it's like say the people that they lie.
In what they were saying.
We waiting and they talk.
When you say people, who are these people, Madam Pearce?
The state witnesses.
The one that we go represent the states. The one them where the states use against them.
State witnesses who there were 7 of them, and a good number of them were staff.
How can we trust the present audit service? It's in a 7 state witness. 7 people now the government put before say when we people wire. It's a good number of them. Now staff now audit service. So some has a bit dirty the water. But listen.
Of the audit service, Leone.
Bam.
Who were people who I expected to know better.
Aye. Well, you expect them for no better. Yes, alone. If you expect the people who go to mark against them for no better, say, don't do that. Don't. Not do it. But, hey, I guess they don't know better. Or, now they better than they will in Sabi.
People who I expected to, some of them were qualified accountants, them chartered accountants, them. Well, no.
But you don't see why make it talk say him be need independent. We for able to say this thing way the witness where the states bring, you know, they talk to. He say some of them are qualified accountant. Then I make it say they were the tribunal were misled.
So what una dey tell them story then dey?
You call am story. Story.
Under oath.
Man ain't afraid though. I mean a bomb swear now for the use. You go take oath. Then you go tell story.
ACCA una be members then too.
The accountant body worldwide where they be member too.
Might get hold of this information and that will last.
It don't go let reports there. This why I just dey talk no more. Me I dey tell them now. where they say might get hold of this one, he don't go report there. Until you know say him being get one week out, who deal with the last thing. That one day back be in the room. Well, wait no more. Wait no more now. That's not something then go get and fine. Maybe now only inside Sierra Leone they go practice. Or maybe they no go for renew their license. Because trust me, for this, I see a coat and so. Something they can cook. Now they go soup. I don't know if na cream on a okra.
That might have a serious repercussion on your profession.
Yes. You go get a serious repercussion on them profession. If na for cook ebe make una go do it soon, I do. And I ready I go do wamda ebedi.
If you say you are an auditor, you did deliberately misinterpret or mislead somebody on how audit standards and they operate. It means to say either you don't understand.
It means to say either you don't understand or waiting.
How the standard in the operate.
Or waiting.
Or you did do and deliberately for whatever reason.
You did do and deliberately for other reason. For whatever reason. Okay. I dey tell we say, yeah, salon, integrity, a day of short supply. Yeah? But maybe you. Now so. Wait. Listen here.
I was actually surprised because I was always of the view that
the view you get different from the higher powers. If you get, if you say waiting,
the silent constitution was clear in the fact that nobody know what tell me how I do my work.
He say the Salon Constitution make an clear they say nobody know they tell the Auditor General how he they do in work. You self go wonder, say, well, what do you mean by that?
Section 119, subsection 6 of the Constitution, where 9 are the grand norm for Salon, it clear. It said the Auditor General shall not be directed in the carrying out of his duties, and his name put the on her under law or under any other law. That means to say that office day, nobody not for touch that person day whilst he do in work. Once na a work he do audit work, nobody not for touch him because nobody not go in that position as auditor. Where the one where in the audit we tell us he not so for the work. So really, I was surprised.
You know they do you work, don't the one where the audit they say no, not to show you for audit me. Now he say the Constitution make it clear. Say the auditor where they doing work. You know you can't tell and say not to show you the audit me.
That so when I say that for several reasons, we need wait for see waiting at me the several reasons then.
So when you say you're surprised and you say they're not for touch you work also, it appears as if you are telling me that maybe you are above the law.
Above the law. And also can use that in plenty. But what's in the law say? What's in the law say? Now they say above the law. That they go against the law. But wait, let me answer.
No. Above the law in your administration is different from how you do your work.
How you do your work? Because you do your work based on the law, what he say.
Auditor work. If, for example, I be misprocure and misuse government money, then a different situation.
That it don't go above the law. If it be, go do some you keep a procurement.
I go to the law. But this why at the audit, I did check how the government use public funds.
Why? You say wetin you audit, you dey check wetin ma?
The government use public funds.
Now you dey check? The
audit, I did check how the government they use public funds. So whose law is the brokery?
Huh? Whose law he broke for check out government they use public funds? Because reporter and I ask say, so you try to say you are above the law?
So are you saying that the president not be get the rights or the powers for set up any investigative panel against you?
I'm Sunday.
Well, I can't comment on that one day.
Tell her.
All I can say is that the panel, the issues them where the panel talk about, the constitution cover that. When how are you doing work?
How is they doing work? He said the constitution cover that. When I in the tribunal she don't but.
In fact, in the Audit Service Act, it did it. It clear. It buttress that particular issue there about you should not be directed or controlled in carrying out your duties under. In fact, the Audit Service now the only public institution as alone where the person where the auditor not a government person.
The person where they audit the audit service, not a government person.
You understand? So checks and balances then this. So you're not gonna say we're above the law.
They're not above the law.
You understand? Checks and balances then the Parliament and they appoint the auditor with the audit service.
Parliament appoints the auditor with the audit service. So nothing to say audit service they need the audits them more. Now because they don't get clean slates. Now it make you know
the auditor did report to Parliament.
Yes, we don't they go report to Parliament.
And one day none of the auditor then they since media don't tell Parliament say this might not have been doing work. No. They never after that report they are not CIA.
It say from when they where then they can't audit them. Then auditor then they know one day go to Parliament go tell Parliament say this woman it look like say you know sabi doing work. Yeah? So when they come to page 5, Usai that letter where he send in the comment about waiting the inside the tribunal report. Yeah? Breach of confidentiality. Then Olam de bakong for that day. He say me until I categorically one for state say no breach of confidentiality no happen. Will be the watch the office of the president. No information will not disclose to any party. We're not a part of the transaction in question. The only third party where we try forget the true, you say authentication, we'll try forget the true from. Now them business them where disclose pan the receipts. I make a ask 30 the first. Nobody need about this receipt to begin this issue. Receipts them where now bogus receipts we not correct. The numbers then the figures they not correct. Nobody need talk about them. But then they talk say the human breach confidentiality where wait till I explain to you how they do them. He said disclose the receipt were issued as audit supporting evidence by the office of the president. Even so, the letter where we request for make the institution then they able for tell we if this receipt not true or not true, we not mention the name of the institution where we they try forget true, but that they not mention nothing but the office of the president of Sierra Leone. They say they not put on the. They not put on the. The letter clearly states a request where then they make for just confirm whether they receipts then they make say inclusive of the error where they inside the figure they are not correct, and even the spelling mistake they always did. Yes. Where the inside that receipts they in question, another receipt in question, if Them business then they indeed now them be issue then receipts then they. The Deputy Auditor General were responsible for this audit, Natamba Momo, in Oputamotnai. He used in professional judgment and all identity for make them business then they not able looking at the office of the president be the try for seek this information. But then pull and they fail pan the request we then send. They not send say, but dear, the office of the president of Sierra Leone, madam you, nai, be say he can at this country so and so thing. So they say they meet up now in a hotel and say, then pull everything, every details. Then pull. Then just one for authenticate say this receipt na then be issuer. Noting errors by the numbers and then begin spelling mistake then they. These businesses were parties to that transaction day and therefore no breach of confidentiality. You know go say don't occur when they request them for confirm indeed if not them be given receipts then they. Confidentiality. Use your money. It's simple. This not to answer ammunition go buy. Yes, because then they own ain't cover. This now tap on a go tap on a hotel. Next the hotel say, but yeah, this receipt on be given. Then say audit service don't breach confidentiality. Now that land in this trick bar. Who that land them? For say Nadama do that fallback subject I make another day again. I don't know. I'm just asking. He said it was also not imperative for seek any authorization from the auditee for go check then receipts then they. But then they don't tell you about that compliance audit. There is no audit, no ethical standard when mandates any authorization by the auditee for authenticating records. Because they the tower say they not coming to firstly they ask we say then they go check na the hotel. But in our money you take. So allow we are the shareholders. We want to know. Invest. Why invest? Tribunal back una can sit down. Una say join by the vest. He say if them be get for go meet them, for ask them, for make them tell them say yes, okay, una go. He say the purpose of an independent audit process, well, they don't point. Because that means to say no independence again. Because they don't ask the auditee say, who they can go ask the hotel. If authorization was required from an auditee for go check the authenticity of a document which he don't already give to the auditor by the auditee, he say, well, then the issue go the deal. I repeat, say no to am say nomination go by. We then go say no, una keep an secret. Because no one for let it come out like that. And even this, according to the Auditor General, it tell we say, then take off everything. We go point finger by Sierra Leone and the president in office. Then pull and commodity. Then I receipt them one check. On a similar note, It was observed that one of the findings will be inside the report get for do with a hotel receipt issued by one of the hotels in question, specifically the 18th of September 2019, as per the tribunal in report. According to the report, this receipt was confirmed in a letter submitted to the Audit Service Sierra Leone on the 21st of December 2021. He said this letter became well after they don't suspend we from office. At the time the letter come, after they don't suspend them. He said, I want to let the public know, say, the receipt with that date day was never submitted to the auditors. Hey, Papa God. Okay. Not to me, Toko. Another bombshell. So wait, did they use waiting for waiting? Eh? I want the public for no say that receipt with that date day, they not ever give no auditor during the audit exercise where them been do from May to October 2021. Now the office of the president, they not be given that receipt day, but they don't suspend the receipts come out. All receipts submitted during the course of the audit exercise, where we ask for make we know if na real one them, then get dates related to various months inside 2020. So, on a fet back 2020 receipts. On a carry it 2020. Waiting. 2019 receipt. Or the letter income 2021. Who are these guys thinks they are playing? Eh? Now we? Or then just they try for cover the tracks. He said, I want for inform the public, say, the Auditor General report of 2020, which is the report in contention, we get the problem now, yeah? Was issued under the signature of the now acting Auditor General. Yes, you know, say them pull in our office as they really say, hey, the president office, the Auditor General don't put the say receipt guy you and then bella them push go if then a poto. So not to insign. Now the acting Auditor General now insign. At the date of my suspension, when I be the 11th, na the day after me, Batney, 11th November 2021, the report was still in the process of being finalized. The usual report writing committee retreat not be take place. A final review of the report not be happen, and the report was few weeks away for made and send them for printing. The acting Auditor General, as a final custodian of the report, was in the position to have reviewed the report and dealt with anything that is now being considered as contentious issues by the tribunal. Are you understanding here? Because just now, Judge Kamal be there say, wait, so if they sign something we no review, so you understand here? Then pull them, not to sign. It not be don't sign it, but the report still come out. The acting na sign. Oh, you don't understand. The acting Auditor General, as per final custodian of that particular report day, was in position for them review the report and deal with anything when now then they accuse we for. it is clear that failing to do so and signing the report for imply that the correct information na in dey inside the report. You dey hear? Okay. He say, when you look am back, the tribunal be based their own findings on the report that was never made or published by me or my deputy. Both of us, then we don't suspend we before the final reports been come out. But then they punish we for something we not to we sign. They say it's not correct. But the other person who then carry it, now he sign them, he still pull them. Why they no that person dey? Why that person dey not correct them if he be say waiting and they accuse we for not to so he be? Not to me say. He say last say the findings and conclusion were inside the report. Not correct. He say it negates the very essence of public sector auditing. It go against waiting the work for be, which is to independently safeguard the use of taxpayers' money. Now we money, but will also negatively affect the future of any independent public audits where they happen inside Sierra Leone. He said then findings here go against Section 119.6 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, where say specific on audit of the Auditor General. This section say in the exercise of his function under this constitution or any other law, the Auditor General shall not be subject to the direction or control of any person. He explained and just in person. He said at this stage, I want to point out that nothing of evidence was ever led by the tribunal for say the Auditor General 1. I was ever part of any individual audit team whatsoever as my own role when I the Auditor General. No make me for go na the field if you don't talk and I just know. 2, I personally wrote any third party letter to any party whatsoever, not to in na the person that my mama na be request to them will tell him for confirm the receipts, not to in. 3, that I was team leader or supervisor of any individual audit, not to work that one day. 4, that for say him play any role whatsoever in any manner will negatively affect in work of any audit team in Odua. In other words, throughout the hearing of the tribunal, as will be confirmed by members of the public will go sit down there, members of the public can confirm that day, no evidence of any wrongdoing, negligent or misconduct on my own part was led against me. We bring the question, how then did the tribunal arrive at their own conclusion? If not evidence, then okay, go say, Madam Lara Taylor-Pearce, now so and so and so you do. Why they say them for puller? Because now then they say the tribunal, fair not. Finally, let me reiterate that for me and the staff I led, we work has never ever been about personalities, but about the professionalism and the standards where they inside the work what they do. As a public servant, my role now for live up to the oath where I take on being appointed, and may I satisfy, say I don't do me work good at all times. Just like how it inside paragraph 29, where then at page 111 of the report of the governance transition team, when at that GTT report 2018. Yes, the GTT report, okay, don't forget, when in the same government use. For say, the audit Sierra Leone is probably Sierra Leone's most effective institution. It is led by the Auditor General, the dynamic Lara Taylor-Pearce, and 10 Deputy Auditor General were responsible for different sets of MDs them. At that time, because that GTT report be against APC, now be dynamic Lara Taylor-Pearce. Now, when they look inside the office of the president, well, na breach of confidentiality. Now, unprofessionalism. So then for pull. I wish once more for tell thank you to the internet, to both me local and international colleagues them, party them. Well, I don't reach out because we for do FCC. Oh, left here. But you don't hear. Wait until Lara say. The breach of confidentiality. Say, where they first of all, not to ask. But wait till my mama ask. Now make time my mama say no mix balala pinta. In just give in resignation letter and come out today. So let nobody no mix Sunday. Because you know say na the correct tool ki do. Why is nobody on the government side telling us about those receipts? The receipt work out the issue. Why they know they tell we butter? Let we know say true until Lara and Tamamomo then do something way wrong. Okay, now the white elephant na the room. Uswen, welcome. What you get on this one?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Triple A. Thanks for the media platform, and thanks for talking through. And thanks to the followers and listeners. Regarding this issue of the Lara Taylor, the Auditor General, and decision where don't come up from the tribunal, still this is in more of, well, the decision, would they say the decision of the tribunal though, then they still try for claims say not look well informed. And if a decision not look well informed, then they try for go with say according to guidelines or rules and where they behind auditing, and based on the rules they wouldn't the key an area one are the subject for find out about the spreadsheets of development. So the spreadsheet of development and then they follow for try know who side development funds or money we then put aside for something, or money we then put for the country for do something. If then they use them the way they know for use them, we not tell well into development and for question. And especially when they are doubts and they over certain transactions. And the doubt and over transactions, the person must get for following on metrics or he lost them areas there for saying identity. I will look if this meet up for there. So if in the look say then what they do, they meet up for there, and then the one they were supposed for don't do, then I not do then still not do I not do them. But then self the tribe of friends say, well, we say what you can't look. You're not supposed to look according to this lawyer, so this law. So it become a point where in the subject way and the try for end to people and they look at from a different way. The side of the authorities, them, the one that we concern in terms of the subject of voting, and they find out who they see at the office of the president, and then they see now, then they follow their own process that now the Auditor General, while then self they try to protect their own area. But it's a matter of cover-up game. So you ask now if now the Auditor General they cover up something where you're supposed to do, or now this one then way then they try for point finger passing, and then why I didn't do this. But even when the respondents, because I saw them call on this tribunal, as they say the case now it be a bit debating on two areas then. The third one where now the other subject we decide now it become criminal because ACC don't get her. say side the one criminal thing, and then you dey see the case in the part of they go to the you go towards the parliament, who go for go decide, and then you ask now what are the vote percentage we then get for expect day. So the point is how they get for decide now legal way or na civil way based on the law and the thing that we did, because you also get the public something the perspective of the public and the way they supposed for don't go about for appoint them, and the way they for pull them, they look a bit two opposite ends. But the point is the appointment not to legal body for saying judges or other people, and they bring a civil servant law now in govern in take one. But it's a matter of how they therefore separate this, knowing that say the lady a public servant, if they do, despite the appointment and wouldn't look on the constitution, they say well in the first respondent as a civil and criminal thing, and they say okay, what in they use around 119, one are section 119. And that one they talk about misrepresentation and misplacement. But the area of privacy was say, well, this na private thing they don't do. We're not supposed for them be. They suppose they don't go beyond privacy. It's a matter of the subject. And the subject will look na a matter of transparency. But if then they misrepresent the so-called constitution, the section of the way when they try to say, well, would they put now, would they put the tribunal in place, and then the tribunal will go to this, but what is the tribunal able to see, they look a bit misplaced, because not to show actually what I'm supposed for don't do, because me supposed for do me right. Because if you not don't give me that area, I wouldn't say me as an auditor, now autonomous powers I get from 2014, the law una put, say the side way una they ask me for law will do, me I don't get the power, say now me for decide. Now they call autonomous powers, now I been give. So for law will decide, now what power una give me? Now the powers they don't give me, they run along with them. So I know they go along for say they go do other thing with the out of the act. Because if una they try to propose a different audit act now, then you go see say the product the act will be there, it not been specified. It not been specified. You only say no more than go pull you if you get misconduct. What is this misconduct? The misconduct now is up to the board. Because in the Tamba, you not go pull them directly with the government in procedure the tribunal in at the board of governors, then get for use for pull them. But it's a matter of looking at that area who I don't misplace. That particular law they for say, oh well, they can't pull you because you don't can't go beyond privacy. But when they talk of privacy, now for that auditing they check that privacy we will not be know about. So then we bring them to the public. Now that is all about that what is private, that the person they go look. Because if nothing one man be done, they're not for bother. Because then go see you, they go, they travel and they see you, they go na market, or if not sunset, you pay ticket, they see you fly, you go. Everybody they say, no, ask that man they will not see him, they do. They say it's a matter of how government get for trial look, say the public is really interested in this, and even they misrepresent the law and try to forget the way when they put the place for the action, it go be very questionable if the woman self in your side, when the defendant section, therefore be a bit of a battle for them be able to say, well, within the secrecy, the secrecy about it all, now the timeliness of all which don't happen so. But the timeliness of what you now don't do, we then bring the audit about for, now that one day now not be able to clear out. But the side way now the timeliness of delay and for long I will get this fact for leg we cannot will see the tribunal don't find out this, the tribunal don't find out this, will get for be a good thing for the time of the government in time one. Especially when at the first time where this don't happen. Now the history of Sierra Leone wouldn't they pull an auditor general. Because we know say it been get irrespect of in duty throughout in time of stay the period now, and you don't serve different regime them in the country. And if you talk of professionalism now, for like we go in detail, for like we go know say then here na professionalism work way you know do well. Now a big question for like we interpret am to the law. But I only hope say we go able to get a better talk we will come out at the end of this, especially we not to judge the appoint in your appointment na consultation of the Public Service Commission. So that na a big thing we only hope say then go able for clear out. Thank you so much, but we only hope say this it go end up by an area wherein the public go get their own service for any public servant for they go do for them because it's now a servant when they help the public for them go know how them corporate business they go within the government they say in this. So hopefully betterments go there, especially when they're not going for road accountability. This they sweep away accountability. And remember, accountability, corruption, na part of democracy. When you see democracy, these are all the things we come towards within a democratic state. Thank you so much. We hope for a better nation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfriend.
You're most welcome, yes, sir.
I want to say thanks to Usfriend for your contribution. Welcome, Alpha. What you get on this one?
Yeah, big thank you to Mr. Usfriend and also for you for taking time for like analyze some of them the issue where it happened now Salon Day. I think for me, I'll still stand on my point where I said yesterday, say this now professionalism as against integrity. Integrity be backed by politics. Nine of this whole thing, and it's gonna be a good research for somebody to write a paper, yeah. Because when you look at the entire process, it's just like we supposing they play football. You get the referee before they make any tournament. With us, they will give all the rules and regulation where the referee they use for ref game. When they play the game, then you begin go talk to the referee. Now so you for ref for me. Now so why you blow this whistle? So why you go? At the end of the day, you bring like confusion at the whole game. Now we see so. Yeah, it is very clear on waiting the woman they do, waiting their roles and responsibility. The constitution don't lay them very, very clear. You can't control the auditor, no matter how you get power. The constitution bring that position there. Yeah. So now make even for remove them, there is a process for remove them. To tell you how how powerful this person is. It's just like the referee. One great referee, they control 22 man inside the pitch. When he blow a whistle, 22 man they turn up and look what he blow for. That's how powerful our referee be. Yeah. Even sometimes he will blow whistle. Even the entire stadium will keep quiet. They will look, we see this one do again. See how powerful the referee and the whistle is. So coming back to the Auditor General, I think for me, I don't say unfortunate, but I think say mistake don't be done from the government inside. Before now they go, Bram, now pull this one. Even if now this time they talk back now. It don't mean say because president they make mistake. He don't need advisors. He need people who will guide him in decision making. He needs people around him who will say no, after that decision I think you need for a watch and back. Yeah. For me, if I can always say if President Bio they listen, which I believe most of the people and they listen this platform, I not to say for protect that particular office they will bring negative name to an office. That particular cabal or group of people they, if na me, believe you me, if I don't give them up, make them let them face the law. Where they stand for talking, you say, see, inside the office, self. Where they accuse them for corruption, I'll give them to the law. Let it not deal with them. So now that's not my expectation of President Bio. But creating all this secrecy, this room around these guys, at the end of the day, the referee, you say let them kick the referee, let them sack the referee by the game. How would you expect the game to go fairly? And now you bring your referee where you think say they listen to you when they play the game. Is that right? In your normal sense, that make a bring them to soccer we generally watch all over the world. The match official or the whatever way they organize the game, they don't celebrate, we commend. In fact, we commend people when they steal with money, we they clap for them back. In fact, we bow to them. Hey, and he's using your own money for you to bow to him or her. So sometimes I wonder outside salon they go. It's not clear here. Look at all the explanation. Unable for defend this receipt 30 days as a government, 30 days. Unable for defend this receipt. Okay, if unable for defend this receipt, una pull it the person that way do the wrong. You guys don't want to do it. Una don't put shield around the person. So how would this person learn from his or his mistake? How would this person stop doing the wrong? When you know say me party they protect me. And you look at the leg SLPP supporter out there, they still they suffer, they still they buy less 1 million plus, depending to the area where you find yourself, they still they support wrong. There are things you don't need God for can put up with your eye said, this is the truth. Now make God go help Salon. Yes, God go help Salon, but if only we as a citizen of that nation, they are willing to stand for the truth. The truth will set we free. It's a righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach. What do they do as a nation? Do we commemorate? Do we celebrate sin or bad? Now they see so. Instead of we support the Auditor General and the Deputy, follow the comment them, follow what people they say. Because they are connected to political party or their members, they will never see the wrong. They will never see the fault. All they think is we are right. So where are we going as a nation? You change government, this no. Now the same thing if other governments come. Then go they see the wrong thing. Then the fact that they magnify them the most and the best thing that happened ever in the history of Salon. I make people they run every day for Common Africa because we don't speak truth. We celebrate people with bad doings, doing the wrong thing. In fact, now they're our best friends. Then while God change the nation, while God help we. If we want to take a change, we want to see difference. This is an opportunity as a nation. Now make the last time we end with the parliament. These people, that make with the people now for go represent we. The unfortunate thing that way they represent we, they know they consult we in decision making. I go bet my life how many parliamentarians go take this discussion when they put on a parliament say I go consult me constituency or me area where I come out. If you not be careful, none will ever do that. Yeah, and then they'll go say, oh yes, lot of votes and come out. By the time you know it, they say the highs have it. You feel the pain in the woman's voice, even though she's strong. But you see the defeat, you feel the defeat already. Because what? It's a political party, and it will say we for do them, left court. Nobody not able for change them. So coming back to parliament, me this one now a test case for owner. Deputy Speaker Tawa and me teacher when I sang Potomos, former teacher. This is a test case for you guys. Prove it wrong or right. Let's see. If possible, una bring the woman can explain himself to una as parliamentarians then. Maybe sometimes una don't understand the jargons or the what they call being used. Una they set a whole tribunal, una don't get one expert rate inside the tribunal we go able for advice una according to what their speciality says. Why not they? You think because this person a lawyer, so he's opportune, he's sabi altering all the law disciplines? It's wrong. Becoming a development person, so every area of development has been a lie, have been limited. That mean when they do research, you have scope limitations. So don't just take anybody say go set tribunal. No. Look at their expertise, look at their experience in the area. They bring them come. Then go sit down and look. Even though not the president or a policewoman, but by the look of things and what to study, you know a line for low pull up. They will advise the president like that. But when you get people who not get any what they call, you want for talk about integrity, when na scarce resources na salo right now. Then in fact the an expensive commodity right now in salon. Look at how things they go. Sometimes they pain some of we. Because people don't spend a lot for make salon go before. Let salon change. At the end, one small political party will come, we go down the ladder again. They'll begin creep come up 1, 2, 3 step. By the time we don't go down back. Then we say, oh, salon they go before. Let God help we, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're always welcome, sir.
Yeah. I want to say thanks to Alpha for Ian contribution today. Yes, Tony, welcome. What do you get on today on?
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me. Kushia Kaba family. I want to say thanks to Brother Oswald and Brother Al. You know, the fight against corruption is difficult every day when we tend for cherry pick who that we dey go after. You understand? I know Param, they tell her they work on now, they work for restless development and NGO with advocate for women. So we all meet the anger around and know. I mean, I said it here the other day. If you can allow Param to go back, me and Param on Facebook, my friend, we talk. And even Facebook, me and a friend on Facebook as well. But there are certain things when it comes to nation interests, you understand? You get for pick your country before the country is the bigger picture. What would you look at? If the government can look at Param and give him a second chance, say, okay, you made a mistake, you made a blunder, they allow him for go to parliament back. You understand? I see why the president not for look at Lara Taylor-Pearce and in deputy and say you guys have done a tremendous work for decades. What you guys done the work a year out, when they pull out on our audit report, you understand what I mean? Something when they serve as a checks and balance, where they guide the government, where they even protect funds the way people that they spend without supporting documents, no explanation, no nothing. You understand what I mean? A whole institution where they save money for government. You understand? And I will get at the money, yes. Parliament go approve budgets, finance go disburse money, but there are institutions will go serve as a checks and balance. How are those money spent? You get an oversight of parliament where they're not effective. And you have an institutions. I think say for what let's say they made a mistake, then go get a third party without no consent because they go by the constitution. They don't need for seek consent. They don't need for get approval from anybody. What thing they do? If there was a mistake that you think okay, somebody have stepped on your toes. You understand what I mean? You will come back and say, hey, for next time, do ya? I mean, guide them. Some of us have worked. We are not liable for. We are not saints. You must make mistakes. You understand what I mean? But how what you go take is just humility. How you just use you get to be humble. Not so because you have a power today, or people around you have power, it has to be forever and ever. No. Even Jesus Christ will come. Now limited time he go. We still praise God. We the praise, even with the prophets, they always they can then go. We still the praise them, we still the applaud them, we still the tell them thank you. That's how leaders themselves you go come and go. If you left a good mark, people don't go talk and say, Madam, I left now, left their legacy. You understand? But in certain times when we tend for use, they want to do a government that can say power corrupts absolutely. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. You understand? And get on what they can use. Not use your own power or ego because everybody that around, you got to take action against them. Or if you not take action against that, you got to choose between me and them. Those are the things that happen most times. So the president, because he gets so many people that when we don't they donate to the COFA when they were on the other side. Now these people who think themselves powerful because the slogan was "Uda work 98." That was the slogan before even the SFPP came into power. So now everybody thinks because I've paid my dues, it's just like when you the drive for that you the drive taxi okay. If you don't book no money to that policeman na St. John or wherever, na St. John, Lumley, na Badi Road, na Ferry Junction, Waterloo, anything where you do, that police they watch you when you pass. You overload, you take cushion, you dey power, wait till call. You know they even busy because wait to make you don't book already. This is exactly what is happening. So some of these guys have booked. So whatever they do wrong, nobody know they see because they already don't book. They overload or they don't overload. Oh. They get smooth sale. They get defective light. Oh. They wipe on the work. Nobody cares because wait, they don't book no money. This is exactly how government they run at that country. So it makes it difficult for them to even fight against corruption because it's people that way they serve. It's a genuine institution. An institution where, for me, I think say will make the fight very easy for anti-corruption and even parliament. Because once you see people they go after say, hey, my anti-corruption not they sleep. Oh. I mean, because of so. It has to be all facets, all institutions has to come together for them to fight against corruption. But if you have to cherry pick and get certain people where they know they do the right thing, but we they let them go say, okay, yes, because now we party member. Yeah, but this is not a monarchy where you ever say that the government is forever and ever. No, tomorrow you'll be on the other side. There's this is something where people, I don't know, it's because some people are very myopic or people know they think long term or they just look at the short term. You understand what I mean? Whatever they mix up, whatever it is, just like you always say, an auditor, that not they go for go witch hunt or for go catch witch man or for go catch thief man. They go there to give a true and fair view of the whole audit process and then they give recommendation. You understand what I mean? Then they go there for. So whatever information, I make after when they don't do the audits, when they left and give you time, say some of the supporting documents will not receive. If you get any documents or anything will come after, una please mail at so. Una get window. Within that time frame, they wanna able to do whatever they have to do. But it's like there's an aiding and abetting of corruption in our country. That make it difficult. Look at the program you held yesterday. You get people the way you give absolute monopoly, perfect monopoly, handling certain things alone. Just because you think say they've paid their dues or somebody don't receive something. That's how we have to develop a population of less than 7 million. It makes it difficult. If it's alone, 50 million, 30 million, we can understand because there's a limited resources. There's survival for the fittest. Everybody they struggle. Now make your father say other countries and you see people they think outside the box and they run. But less than 7 million. We for the get country the way they can't allow for can fair work. For can work, for can this. We people that not for the every day not treat the big like a Libya. How Libya be there? Because we have the resources. Because the resources are properly managed. You understand what I mean? Institutions have been empowered. Institutions there's checks and balance. People that they think outside the box, we not wait for them with man can go money because we have a free will to take decisions on our own and give subsidies. Which I will not say yes. If we give subsidies in this area, it go help for when we begin to pull subsidies. Now that we society today, now prices begin go up. If anybody can remember, in 2018 or where they go, from when they touch that subsidies, now a dollar change. $10 begin go right up, rocket, because the business people mindset it become alarming. So there was like a whole panic in the business industries. Everybody just only money, like what you go say, cash strapped economy. A cash strapped economy is where business people they forget for let them invest their money, they just hold their money, they watch on speculation, because everything they happen. From then now we dollar begin go up. We lost control over nobody, not able to get any mindset, anything for put under control. You understand what I mean? So the what I try to say in a nutshell here, once you aid and abet corruption, at least they garbage in, garbage out. What you put inside they come out back, bruh. You understand? I mean, we still the struggle. The only way what they do better on paper. Because me, they see all the beautiful presentations. They did all this. Oh, we're doing this. Oh, we're implementing this. Oh, we're doing this. Can you go back and see reality? Because that's perception. What is on paper is just a perception. The reality on ground is different. People find it difficult for make them buy the basic things that when a salon and they grow, it's expensive. So how can you explain that? When the basic things, just because with somebody they aid and abet corruption somewhere. If we want that country for let develop, it easy now policy and eye on hand. Somebody go for take the responsibility and say, me, I go talk to but this country, I go make her. But we're not saying that because everybody will there around. You get people that were 15 years, 20 years, 12 years, you know, one day work. 20, they don't one day get working experience, no better working experience. They don't even get money safe. They don't even get a sustainable income for some year. They get paid every month. Now you give them a whole pool of resources for let them manage. How do you think they will manage those resources? I mean, it's that's the challenge we faced. That is exactly what we're facing. And woman, they do a very good job. Audit work where they do. Hey, but come on. Even the number one take in materials for use as campaign materials and this, which was good, which means you rely on it. You trust the paper. So if you get doubts right now on in materials, which means why you normally get doubts on the materials those days? It's a common sense here, bruv. It's tough. It's difficult until we begin think from the back. It's tough, man. It's tough. With society is really tough. 7 million, we they cry for light, we they cry for water, and then money the way they allocate for those basic things. So people that sit on one corner, they make exorbitant receipts, or they make money, they just eat just because they say this is our time. This is our time. Dunia fool, says Madingo man. That's how they go with that. It's crazy.
I thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome.
Umar, welcome, sir. What you get on this one?
Oh, thank you very much, brother. I'll be listening to at the watch. We league don't start. We're into American football. Kansas City they play Baltimore Ravens right now. So I'll be watch that there. I'll be listen to you. Anyway, thank you very much, my brother. I don't listen to all you things and way you talk about and all with things and way and words them and comment statement the way the previous speaker then talk. And I'll tell and thank you. Because then they go for dissect. Look. Me to go straight and call them as they are. And that make this show very powerful. Mr. Husfred de Camp, with his vast knowledge and experience on issues the way he can talk about, it hoping and for we. Then followed by Alpha, Tony with their own experience now. Me, I'm not getting brain then. If Marabiona been Tiff Man, it tells Marabiona Tiff Man. If Marabiona not Tiff Man, it tells Marabiona, then just the after him. Not clean hand guy. That's it. I need to go run around. Then in a day job with them, they do very perfect. And I want to tell them very much thank you. Their contribution is so much unique and so important to this show. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Me, I don't tell them this word about the greedy, how Sierra Leoneans and how we greed. Something click. Today I've been to think about this. A lot of them things here where they happen so today. Nine caused that war according to the what's in that book they said. The what's in the name of that report? The IGG according to the TRC report. Correct? Thank you. So you go the field say if we nation go through a horrible bad, agonizing, painful experience like that, where young people they cut their limbs then. According to una way they did, una way experience them. If I don't know if it's not true, or some people may just exaggerate, then they put somebody in a mataudo, beat them, picking a mataudo, or they say they don't want you picking if you know the one, then chop your neck. Because one music they we steady bongo get, we get one music where the lady be the talk say we then can hold her, then tell him papa say let him papa kill him, and papa say no, then kill him papa before him. So look, listen, when you then listen to stories then like then and day, it's enough. I say, you know what? Lord will not go back there. This for be like where Alpha King always say that TRC report in before be with pillar, in before even strong past the constitution. Wait them for the look am every day. Make sure say there happenings then they let will not ever touch near day again. Where another fellow being go grab say, why you dey feel say this country now you want green you? Why you dey treat me this way? Now if you make trading other people and go na bush. We for they far from that, therefore they bring expertise them. But anything happen, Pakabakam, it show you any changes? Marabi Anes by Chromakam, it show you any changes? Now Marabio. It don't show me any changes? Because to me that TRC report they before be like a guideline, like the Bible. When I for even make anything what we want to do, what you want to do in that country, you the fear. Say, because we see what happen. Where people and talk say them be they strangle their life, they put foot in their throat, they able to do anything. But now they manifest themselves so back. The same thing with that TRC report talk about. Now they manifest themselves so back. Now would they see so? Where one great man they take up opinion, say that this I want for do, now ain't for do, and that I want, and it get on the way where he want them. Listen to this lady. Then people are the same people. First of all, that IGT or GTT report, where they take over, which side you feel say they get all the evidence, then they with them they where you know if they reach 1 month, with them they call APC drug traffickers, catastrophic, this all kind word na the book them Paul. Say, where you from? And I'm not gonna tell them say I'm from Kenema. I go tell them say I'm from Sierra Leone. Because they can care less about Kenema, or they can care less about McKinney or Port Loco. Sierra Leone. In fact, when you tell them say I'm from Africa, they say where? The one that way smart enough now. The dumb one them then they but the one that smart is they tell say where. So you for put Sierra Leone first, brothers and sisters. Because we see this thing they happen time in and time out. When the past governments have do things and we're not right, instead of these people and they back come and talk, say, no, me, na a member of this party, me na this tribe I come out, na this region I come out, but what thing this president do is wrong. I will categorically say, and I have to say, you wrong, you do the wrong thing, and you don't set a bad precedent, and this not go for born good picking. We'll not see that happen. And now we did see now the movie now in the play now we face back so. Now we get another brothers and sisters in, where they see the wrongdoing, then they see the wrong thing what this man they do, then they see the anarchy what this man they cause for this nation. Then still they go after this lady, they call her all kind of name. Hey, why he not go interview? Why he not go bring the mayor? They cover the mayor. Not in job, in job now for audit and hand the paper them to either the ACC or Parliament. Tawa just don't tell me now not too long ago say, then Parliament now then job now. Then they take that work they come out na ACC the hand. Then they take that work they come out na Ben Kefala and then get the mandate. And see they pan now we go to see. So in job not to forgo investigate. Now for collect evidence, come in and say, okay, when I try, when I say when I spend 2 million, give me the receipt for the 2 million, how you spend the 2 million. That's it. Then take that paper there, it go give the one them, we're supposed now for can investigate. In your now for okay, you say you spend 2 million, but we'll check now. Now 1 million receipt now you give me, but you tell me now 2 million, okay, give me the paper. Now we'll go get into the one then wait for can investigate you. So how this lady become a nemesis to her? How he become a nemesis? How he become a poison to her? Because he audit the president in office, or because he audit the president in West in office? So all of a sudden it become a poison. But now the person is where the things that going have been they dance with. Say, oh, we government don't come. We government catch them people. Yeah, say the media is so much corruption. Who's wanna full say, but wanna just kind of power. Who's wanna pull all the reports then? Who's Mada Bio and David Francis pull all the report then? Where they be up, Pantap Mount Everest. They read. Who's if you say them pull them? Not from them people, yeah, not from the Auditor General. Now they look there, now they pull them. And at the 10 and they want to call and say the dynamic. Why now not to dynamic? Because we get a constitution where give one person power. And he said that one person there, now he and only he go do anything when he want, how he want time, when he want time, and info go scot-free. And since at least Annette Bakroma, he not be can tell me say me are there above the law. Matter be he even take on one step further. He said me are there above the law. Annette Bakroma he be make mumu. Pakaba he be turn to mumu. Matter be he tell me that he don't tell me now plain. Say me are there above the law. First of all, nobody know for can even audit me office. Nobody know for audit me wife. Nobody know for audit me vice president. And they go not further. Any case now when a state case now no jury. The judge will choose. Now waiting that judge they want. Now so that now what I want. Now that verdict they the judge for render. Now in demand they tell me so. And we still get we own brothers and sisters where they defend bad habit like this. Then if you fast forward 5 or 6 years from now then go be back. This now a circle. Now we go through so. Because a lot of the one the way they go through today, where they support Lara Taylor-Pearce, maybe they're not being the support and try they will be to go after APC. Now we go through a cycle. And now we on self-self. Now make the people they don't measure with them, put we side and one tree, they know exactly who's out there. Now make them they do anything, then they go scot-free. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Omar. I want to say thanks to Omar for his contribution today. Still the anti-liar case. So just in case you don't know, we there. And that's what they deal with. Make you know. Yeah? Okay. And the country this will say like. We want the best for the country. We want the best. Look like say Ezekiel. Today back the job. Don't Olam. We'll give 2 minutes. We'll give 2 minutes to Mr. Williams. Don't they call? I don't know if you're available. Again, 2 minutes. But we don't done.
This is Jonathan Williams.
Okay. We're not done with this case. Therefore, come back. After SLPP left office, will the next generation coming continue for omit then 3 offices here? We don't know. Right now, the audit service, then they pan review process. How them for work, then they pan that review process the anti-bendo. We then get for care go back na parliament too. Yeah. Yeah, and they pan review process for fine-tune them work. And they pan review process for fine-tune them work. So we shall see. Waiting the new one, waiting then go pull come out and waiting then not go pull come out. All of a sudden, I don't know if now because of this one where they audit the office of the president and I make audit service now then get review process for see how then they work for come with a new proposal. We don't know, but we go know where the time reach. Dishonest people don't know anything about being truthful. Sierra Leoneans are not fools, and Tibin do the same. When you talk the truth, well, now you want to go team up, now so Auntie Usai, they say. Auntie Ben to say, for now, sum up all this episode. Well, we government corrupt, dishonest, lack credibility. This is going down in the history. The people of Sierra Leone go no say how corrupt this government don't be in terms of financial credibility and integrity. Hey, they always tell you say they're transparent. Oh. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank God it's Friday. Go take a break. We'll be back tomorrow, yeah? Till meet back tomorrow. Triple say, tata.